It's been more than 75 years since Prohibition was repealed, yet the town of Damascus remains one of the few municipalities in the state that is dry. Now, a new measure that has made it through Annapolis and will appear on the ballot in November might allow folks in Damascus to raise their glasses. Folks in Damascus have voted 4 times in the last 35 years to uphold the prohibition. The last time the community voted was in 1996, and it was only a few hundred votes short of getting the ban lifted. This time it was the work of an Eagle Scout that revived the issue.
We actually gave them some history information, found out the exact history behind it and that it needed to be a referendum, gave that information back to the student. From what we understand, the student transmitted that information to the community. The community then contacted their state representatives and asked for it to be put on the ballot. You want to talk about community in action, this is it right here.
Jay Traverso wants to see the ban lifted for the simple reason of economic development.
Damascus has always had a problem because of the situation with not being able to have alcohol sales here. We can't bring restaurants. Without restaurants, you won't see other stores. When you go into the town area, you'll notice a lot of empty buildings. Other areas would be ideal for redevelopment at this point.
Traverso and others who want to see the ban lifted are getting another chance. A bill that would put the question to voters in November passed both the House and Senate during this year's General Assembly session.
A lot of them get tired of driving elsewhere to have a good meal out with perhaps a white tablecloth restaurant with a glass of wine, light wine, not fortified, and beer, sitting down at the table. About 30 people came to me, met at their home, and I said yes, I'd put in the bill.
Randy Scritchfield led the repeal the last time it came before the voters in '96. He says there are lots of misconceptions associated with bringing beer and wine to Damascus.
My regret on this issue is that it gets demagogued and misportrayed, and this bill will not allow package stores. It will not allow liquor. It must be beer and wine consumed on the premises when eating food, and I think that's palatable and something that the community is ready for.
But many of the residents in Damascus say they want their community to stay just as it is.
With those things comes industry that will take over the community feel.
We like things just the way they are. Everything's nice and simple. If you want to go for wine or beer or anything, you don't have to go that far. So we're happy with the way things are.